Finally, it's fight week. It's fight week, finally, man. Listen, 4 days to go. On the 26th of April, this Saturday, Conor Benn, Chris Eubank Jr. will lock horns at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This is all about family pride here. The family name, family legacy is on the line here. There's no belt on the line. There's no titles. Do you know what I mean? No undisputed. None of that. This is just family pride. Both guys fighting it out, battling out because of their fathers. Do you know what I mean? To continue to preserve their father's legacy. This is what this fight is all about. And you know what, yeah? I wasn't too keen on this fight. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't a big fan of this fight. I have to keep it real. But, listen, it's boxing, man. I'm a boxing fan. I love talking about boxing. I love watching boxing. I fight myself. So I love everything about boxing. Every bit of it I love. So you know what? As this fight week, I'm getting a little bit hyped up. I'm getting a little bit excited. Do you know what I mean? I've been talking to my friends, mates in boxing, at the gym, everywhere, at work. Everyone's kind of gassed up about this fight, man. People can't wait for it. Do you know what I mean? God willing, nothing happens. No madness happens to the lead up to the fight. Do you know what I mean? No injuries. You know, hopefully Eubank Jr. makes the weight, because obviously it's 160, but there's some type of rehydration clause there, whatever. He has to weigh in the morning, the day of the fight and all that. I hope he's healthy. I hope he's good. And we can see these guys finally put everything to bed, man. Just meet in a ring and just smash each other to pieces, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want to see, man. Do you know what I mean? I want to see a good old fight. I really hope the main event, the fight itself, is as exciting as the lead-up, the build-up, the press conferences. Do you know what I mean? We've seen it all. We've seen it all. Conor Benn getting slapped up with an egg by Chris Eubank. Both guys giving it the verbal. You know what I mean? Chris Eubank Sr. calling his son, his own blood, a disgrace.
I'm gonna stand in your corner. You must be mad. You must be mad. I would never be in your corner. You're a disgrace.
Calling him a charlatan. It's been madness. Do you know what I mean? It's exactly what we come to expect of a family feud to be, to look like. Do you know what I mean? It's madness. It's crazy. And it's just good. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can finally meet in a ring and just settle this thing. Do you know what I mean? Because you can do all the yapping and all the talking. All that matters is when these two guys meet in a ring. But listen, before I carry on talking about the main event, I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on the undercard, you know. Have you guys actually checked out the undercard? The undercard is not that bad. It's a slightly underrated undercard, you know. But there's some good fights in there that I'm actually looking forward to, yeah? We've got Anthony Yarde versus Lyndon Arthur. Now, this is the trilogy. It's one apiece. The winner moves on with a career. The loser is goodbye. It's curtains. Do you know what I mean? I actually feel like Lyndon Arthur, if he loses the fight, he can still fight at York Hall. He can still do little small shows. Do you know what I mean? But Anthony Yarde, he's got title aspirations. He wants to fight for the light heavyweight title again. He wants to fight Joshua Buatsi and Callum Smith and all them guys. So, for Anthony Yarde, yeah, the pressure's on. His last performance, cuckoo, man. I'm gonna keep it real. And Anthony Yarde is my guy, he's my boy. He comes from my hometown. He's from Stratford, East London. That's exactly where I was raised. Do you know what I mean? He lived like a stone throw away from me. So he's my guy. Support Anthony Yarde. But I want to keep it real with you, my G. You have to win this fight. And spectacularly, you have to go out there and knock out Lyndon Arthur. We don't want to see a ball fest, a hug fest, a 12 round or 10 round, whatever, how many rounds it is here, where you just jab, and nah. We want to see, it has to be a performance by Anthony Yarde. He has to get rid of, dispatch Lyndon Arthur. Do you know what I mean? If not dispatch him, it has to be a clinical performance out there. He has to outscore him in every single round and make him look silly. Do you know what I mean? That's the only way Anthony Yarde will even get a sniff of a title fight. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna keep it real, Anthony. I'm gonna keep it real. You're my boy, but listen, I have to keep it real with you. Liam Smith versus Aaron McKenna. That's a good fight at middleweight, man. That's a slept fight. A lot of people sleeping on Liam Smith because of the performance and the beating, that Eubank Jr. put on him last time. Yeah. But Liam Smith is been the done that is world level. Do you know what I mean? That's a good fight against Aaron McKenna. Do you know what I mean? We got Chris Billum Smith. Flipping heck, mate. Chris Billum Smith, CBS. He's fighting on the undercard. This is the same guy that just fought a couple of months ago. What is it? For the light heavy. Was it light heavy or cruiserweight? Man, he was fighting for the cruiserweight championship, man, for the belt against Zordo Ramirez, man. He lost that. Now he's on the undercard, bruv. Bruh, boxing is some weird sport, man. Things can change so quickly in boxing. It's crazy, isn't it? Chris Billum Smith is going to be fighting Brandon Glanton as well. He's on there. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. Do you know what I mean? Chris Billum Smith, after his loss, obviously he's trying to rebuild himself. That's a really good fight. And the last one on that undercard, we go Vidal Riley versus Chevron Clark. That's a good fight as well. Cruiserweight. That's a good fight. Listen, that's a decent undercard, you know. Do you know what I mean? I won't say it's a world-class undercard where I'm very excited, but you know what? That'll keep me up. Like I don't see myself like kind of being bored. Like there's some exciting matchups out there, and you know what? I'm gonna watch all of them. Do you know what I mean? My attention is gonna be firmly glued on the TV. Do you know what I mean? So let me know in the comments, man. What do you think of the undercard? Because I feel like not much has been said about the undercard, man. There's been no press conference. I haven't seen Anthony Yard making any noise about it. Linda Naff hasn't said anything. They haven't done no press conference. They haven't done a lot of media outings or anything like that. It's a bit strange. It's a bit weird. They're letting Benn and Eubank Jr. carry the whole card all by themselves. Like, it's like, yo, you two guys carry the card. Like, what are you, man, doing to help out with ticket sales and all that? Do you know what I mean? And build up and marketing. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? I really hope in these last couple of days remaining before the fight, like, these guys start pulling the weight a bit in terms of just, like, social media and all that, like, just in the media, making some noise and really building up the fight. I feel like there's enough names in there, recognized names, in the UK for them to make enough noise to let people know that they're fighting. I don't think a lot of people know that they're fighting, man. Do you know what I mean? I was actually having a debate with some of my mates who are also boxing fans, and we were discussing whether this fight would do above 500k in pay-per-view buys. I'm telling them it's gonna do 200k. That's what I'm telling people. It's gonna do 200 to 300k max. But people are telling me, yo, this might even do like 800k. Nah, never. It's not doing that. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois at Wembley, packed out, big fight, bigger than all these guys on this card. Yeah, their man done 800k, and that's Anthony Joshua, the Golden Goose. The pay-per-view king in the UK. No one bigger than Anthony Joshua. In fact, in the world right now, Anthony Joshua is up there with the Canelos. In fact, above Canelo. Their man did 800k. So there's no way Eubank, and Benn are going to do 800k. It's not happening, mate. It's just not happening. I know, like, it's a family feud and, do you know what I mean? Everyone's interested in all that. Egg slap and all that. Chris Eubank has done his best to sell the fight, but they're not doing more than 300k. Do you know what I mean? But listen, if they do more, I will eat humble pie and come on here. Do you know what I mean? And you know, apologize to them and whatever, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'll do whatever it takes to, do you know what I mean? To say sorry, whatever. You know what I mean? But listen, it should be an exciting card. It should be an exciting fight. I'm gonna do a breakdown and a prediction on Friday. I always drop my breakdowns and my predictions on a Friday because then I've seen how both fighters are weighing. Do you know what I mean? I can see, okay, Eubank Jr. looks in good nick at 160. It doesn't look all boiled. It doesn't look dry to the bare bones. Do you know what I mean? Then I could be like, you know what? Yeah. It's gonna, you know, I can then give you my honest opinion and I can give you a prediction. But right now, a bit too early. I want to see how both men look when they hit the scales on Friday. But as of, if I was to just give you right now, just the top of my head right now, I'm going Chris Eubank. I'm going Chris Eubank Jr., man. Do you know what I mean? He's the bigger guy. He's fought at a higher level than Conor Benn. Conor Benn, his last 2 fights at 154, cuckoo. He stung the place out. He has not looked good. Do you know what I mean? But I understand this is a bigger fight, more motivation. There's more on the line, family pride and all this legacy and all that. I get it. So he's going to go harder, innit? He's going to go harder. So there's more jeopardy. So obviously his levels are going to go way above. I've seen him train. He's looking hench. He's looking big. He looks like he really wants it. But still, for me, Chris Eubank Jr. has got more experience. He's the bigger naturally guy. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like off the top of the dome right now, for me, I'm going Chris Eubank Jr. to stop Conor Benn, man, around round 8, round 9. This is just the top of my head, but I'll give you my final prediction on Friday after the weigh-in, after I hit the scales. But it should be interesting. It should be a good fight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, my people. I would really appreciate it. Who you got winning, though, man? Let me know. Give me a little feel right now, 4 days out before the fight. Who you got winning? Who you got? You got Conor Benn or Chris Eubank Jr.? Let me know in the comments. I'll really appreciate that. And also, my people, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. You're going to help the channel to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.